Today is Tuesday the 25th. Now, this is my attempt of going digital with my blog. Today in social studies, we worked in centers to find out various facts from reading information. We're still dealing with Africa and the colonization of Africa, and we're talking about HIV/AIDS and apartheid, amongst other things. The students need to be aware. Again, you should be reviewing daily, every single day, the notes that are going on in class, because we do have a very important social studies test coming up this Friday. Now, the students have a lot of materials that they should be reviewing. This includes vocabulary, in addition to guided notes. Now, also, parents, you need to be aware that there is a very big project in social studies that's going to be due on the 28th of February. It looks like this. It's called the African Mask Project. Now, your child should have shown this to you already, and you all should have already went through it, and they should come to school with any questions that they may have, so we can make sure we get clarification on everything before the actual assignment is due. In my math class with Miss King and also Miss Walker, we are currently reviewing for our unit test coming up this Thursday. The students have in their possession a half sheet that looks like this. It's a study guide, and it says Unit 4 Test Study Guide up top. It's a total of 10 questions. The students should have already began working through this. They should have already brought it home, and they should already be preparing for the test coming up this Thursday. For my math class that I teach by myself, we are currently working on transformations. The students have a sheet that looks like this called translations. That's what we started to work on yesterday. How do we do a translation? Well, parents and students, if you look up at the top, that's where you have to graph those particular points. Question number 1 says this figure should be in, the answer was quadrant 1. All of the students got an answer key today from me with all the answers to this worksheet. So at this point in time, they should understand how to do translations. If they do not, we have tutoring sessions on Tuesday morning, Thursday morning, in addition to Friday morning. We also have Tuesday afternoon in which students can get extra help. It's very important that they either come to these sessions or come with questions. So once the test comes up, they'll be prepared for it. Today we also did reflections. Reflections are basically, they're pretty simple. If you have coordinates, let's just say you have a coordinate pair of 5 and 3. If you're reflecting across the x-axis, all that means is the x coordinate stays the same, and you take the opposite of the other coordinate. So now that becomes 5, -3. Now, let's use those coordinate pairs again, 5 and 3. Let's say you were reflecting across the y-axis. Then the y coordinate would stay the same, and you would take the opposite of the x. So now instead of 5, 3, it becomes -5, 3. For translating, again, your child should have this translation worksheet. And if you look at it, on number 5, it says a translation of -13, 3. What that means is, after you've plotted those points, -13 is the x coordinate. So you would move to the left 13 units. And then it says 3. Well, that is the y coordinate. So that means you would move up 3 units. So let's review. From each point that you plotted, you would move over 13 and up 3. That's how you complete a translation. Also, for students who did not do well on the quiz on last Friday, keep in mind that retake started this morning. You still have all the way up through Friday morning to complete the retake. Again, this is my attempt to be able to inform parents and students on everything that's going on. So I'm going to attempt to continue to make my blog digital. Please email me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns at derek.bailey@cobbk12.org. Thank you.